Alright guys, we have quite the movies. Alright. Anyways, I have a lot of movies. I have 17 movies in this thing. I really need to start watching these. What the hell? Strong violence, language, and sexual images. This movie is from 2012 as opposed to the 2014 DVD. It's a Beyond Outrage is a Japanese movie. Already started. Anji! What the hell did I say that for? Ugh. You only get the making of the film. Next up is Play of the Immortals. Anyways, we have to go for Rogue Samurai and again, so we have this one features mention for 3000, poster gallery, trailers, casting reviews, Takara Kimura interview, are on the second disc. This movie's rated R for bloody violence and carnage throughout. It's 141 minutes. Movies from 2017. 2018 DVD. Here's this one. That's this too. Yeah. Next up is Man in the Moon. It's like it's a Jim Carrey film. Man in the Moon features following on location to make the film to release scenes from music videos. Andy Kaufman, his story featuring live performances in the trailer. Danny DeVito, currently not Paul Giamatti, are also in this movie. We are 2000 movie. 119 minutes. Got Minari from Hampshire. From the library I was at yesterday. You got the lead scenes, sound seats, making we in a commentary with the director and Yo Chun Young, Stephen Yeun, Yuri Han, Alan Kim, Noah K. Cho, Young Jin Young, and Will Patton are also in this movie. It's very pejorative for some dramatic elements and a rude gesture. 115 minutes. Minari is an American drama with a Korean cast, basically. Has 6 Oscar nominations. Best Actor and Best Picture is one of them. Next up is Stray Dogs with Jim Marston, Kate Bosworth, and Alexander Skarsgård. This movie is from Screen Gems and it's rated R4. The movie's rated R, containing strong brutal violence featuring a sexual attack, menace, sexual content, and pervasive language. Is 110 minutes. Laz Alonso, Dominic Purcell, Will Holland, and James Woods also appear in this movie. And the commentary and the featurette and special features, because 4 features: courting controversy, remaking classic, the dynamics of power, cast inside Sledge, the Stones, Korean Summer, Powerhouse, production, design, and the director slash writer commentary. And here's the disc for Stray Dogs. Next up is The Blind Sword Sasachi. Santani is also included. Both are Japanese movies. This movie is very art because of strong styles, bloody violence, 160 minutes, and it's interviews with crew, honestly special. It's all themes very art due to bloody shootings, language, and some sexuality. And it's 94 minutes. It has B. Takashi interview and prologue and epilogue by Quentin Tarantino. Anyways, there's both these discs are great discs. Basically, this insert shows you. Sorry about that sticker. Or stickers. Or basically scene index for both movies. Next up is the Caller, Puerto Rican film. Ciao. Libray stars in this. Alternating the lead scenes and an interview with the director. Plus special features 91 minutes. It's very art for some violence, slasher, some images, language, and scene sexuality. Stephen Moyer, Lorna Weaver, and Ed Quinn and Louis Gossman also appear in this movie. Disc. This DVD is from Sony. This is Miramax films. That DVD, Stray Dogs, is from Sony via Screen Gems. A24 DVDs from Lionsgate. This is another DVD I got. This is the Kid Detective Van Brody, Sophie. Yeah, let's see. This is a Canadian film from Stage 6. It's rated R for language, drug use, some sexual references, brief nudity, and violence, and it's 100 minutes. Yeah, that Canadian DVD. Next up is The Lighthouse. William Dafoe, Bob Patterson, Black and White, also from A24. DVDs from Lionsgate. The Lighthouse is rated R for sexual content, nudity, violence, disturbing interest, and there is some language. It's 109 minutes. Doesn't feature anyone else, but it has Lighthouse, the darkest Roman tale, the commentary with Robert Eggers, and the lead scenes. And here's the disc for The Lighthouse. Last of the DVDs is The Murders with Ray Roa, Bing James, Christian Slater. This movie has the commentaries and the making of featurette. 92 minutes. Michael Roddick, Raymond James Barry, Michelle Kruskick, Giselle Fraga, Sarah Ann Schultz also are in this film. And this is also rated R for disturbing violent content and graphic nudity, language, and which includes sexual references. 2011 DVD. DVD is also released by Sony. And here's the Blue Thin Blue Line, the last of the DVDs, released by NGM. It is also a documentary released from 1988, and it's 102 minutes. First person episode, Mr. Personality, is the special feature. And of course, Errol Morris presents us this is a documentary. This talks about Randall Day Adams, who was accused of something he didn't do. As Rebecca Brayton mentioned about why he was included on the top 10 falsely convicted people. Watch he was like, everyone was accused of some crime they didn't. And now we have the Blu-rays. A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. This is one. All the Blu-rays are from the Orangeburg Library. So, this is the one with Tom Hanks. Matthew Wise, Susan Kelechi Wilson, and Chris Cooper all stars in this. I don't know why I mentioned this before I show you this. 109 minutes. This movie is from TriStar Pictures, and it's rated PG for some strong thematic material, a brief fight, and there's mild language. And you got over 15 minutes of additional scenes of Blue Beard, Tom Hanks as Fred Rogers, the people who make a neighborhood, the making of, Jimmy Big, Bill Small, the puppets and miniatures. Daniel Tiger explains, Practice Makes Perfect, and the commentary itself. It's this movie's anywhere. There's no code in here. Because this Blu-ray is from, it's a Blu-ray. Because, the Blu-ray is a library. It's copy Fantasy Island. Fantasy Island it's rated PG-13. Fantasy Island is 109 minutes. We are for it's PG-13, not R. Because you got violence, terror, drug content, suggestive material, and very strong language. Focus camera. Here we go. Here's the reasons why this PG-13, just in case you see clear. Michael Pena, Maggie Q, Lucy Hill, Austin Stowell, Jimmy O. Yang, Lydia Doubleday, Ryan Hansen, Michael Rooker. Why do I keep doing that? Read the names. Well, not showing. I can't believe I do that. Finding Steve McQueen. You got Travis Fimmel, Rachel Taylor, William Fichtner, and Forrest Whitaker from Momentum Pictures. Crime Beat, Stealing, Nixon's Villains podcast preview. The only special feature. Lily Vepic, best choreo, also pictures away. Ray off because of there is language throughout and some sexual references are included, and it's 88 minutes. Clear disc. And next up is The Swing of Things with Luke Wilson, Olivia Copo, Adeline Kane, and George Overstreet. Oh my god, what kind of name is that for an actor? Let's see who else. Oliver Cooper, Alexandra Shove, Carolyn Hens, E.E. Bell, Matt McCoy, Linda Pearl, Dot Marie Jones, John Lovis. Ray R for strong crude sexual content, nudity, language, and drug use throughout. 94 minutes. This is from 2020. 2020 Blu-ray. It doesn't have any disc art. Why? Tiger's Not Afraid, a horror movie from excuse me. Carol, Doctor, hit this. Doesn't say. Special feature you get is the making of the film, interview with Guillermo Valtero and Isla Lopez. at TIFF, director's commentary, deleted scenes, the casting sections, and the full galleries. Fantasy Island's bonus features, by the way, includes 6 deleted scenes of commentary with the director, original theatrical version, and the audio commentary with the director and the cast, which you can only listen to if you're watching the unrated version. This movie is not rated. We got Paula Lara, Juan Ramirez Lopez, Inés Guerrero, Rodriguez Cortez, and Sal Carriers, Neri Giordano, and Tenore. It looks like a Spanish film. It's 84 minutes, by the way. It's like a steelbook. That's a beautiful inside artwork on the steelbook. Last up is Wildlife from 2018. Carey Milligan and Jake Gyllenhaal. It is a Blu-ray. Released by the Criteria Collection, as you see. It's 105 minutes from 2018. We have new interviews with the director. Here are the most features. Got new interviews. New conversation first post-production. Film at Center Conversation for 2018. For 5 hours. Ex-Auction Board Bill Camp are also in this film. Here's the disc. I'm not sure the inside of this case, but that's pretty much it for this video.